Yang berhormat, the members of Parliament and also the member of State Legislative Assembly of Selangor, Yang berusaha Dr. Muhammad Nur Fuad bin Abdul Hamid, the Mayor of Shah Alam, Yang berusaha Professor Dr. Jehak O, the President of Eastern Asia Society for Transportation Studies, Yang berusaha Professor Dr. Engineer Masria Mustafa, the Chairman of Eastern Asia Society for Transportation Studies, Yang berusaha Professor Engineer Dr. Muhammad Rehan Karim, the President of the Transportation Science Society of Malaysia, yang berbahagia Datuk-Datuk Bandar dan yang dipertua pihak berkuasa tempatan, yang berusaha Dr. Engineer Haji Cherimi bin Haji Tarmin, the Deputy Mayor of Shah Alam, yang berusaha the council members of the Majlis Perbandaran Shah Alam, fellow sponsors, exhibitors, and media partners. Good morning to you all and welcome to Malaysia. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of the 15th International Conference of Eastern Asia Society of Transportation Studies, or EASTS, namely the Transportation Science Society Malaysia and EASTS, for inviting me to today's event. On behalf of the Malaysian government and also the Transportation Ministry of Malaysia, I would also like to welcome all the delegates and participants around the world to this year's event in Kuala Lumpur in the city of Shah Alam, Malaysia. I would like also to congratulate the organizers for bringing this event to Malaysia for the first time. It was a great effort by the organizers, sponsors, and all that has been involved to bring together experts from our shores and beyond to share their knowledge, research, and expertise aimed at fostering excellent transportation research and practice. With the theme towards sustainable, smart, and resilient mobility, this conference serves as a platform for discussion, sharing research and development knowledge and expertise in the field of transportation. It also provides an interdisciplinary forum for the presentation of current and latest research, development, and commercialization results for transportation-related products. I've been told that this 15th EASTS conference is attended by more than 700 policymakers, researchers, and professional practitioners in the transport industry. I hope that every one of us here may benefit from this international conference, besides enjoying the beauty of Malaysian hospitality. Ladies and gentlemen, achieving sustainable, smart, and resilient mobility is at the forefront of the Minister of Transport Malaysia's agenda. Malaysia had launched a 10-year national transport policy back in 2019, anchored on the principles of sustainable transport. It is our vision to develop a sustainable transport sector that accelerates economic growth and supports the well-being of the citizen in line with an advanced nation status. Upholding the Malaysia's inclusivity value, the Minister of Transport is determined in providing a universal, efficient, affordable, clean, safe and low-carbon passenger and goods transportation system that is accessible to all. Moreover, our National Transport Policy 2019 to 2030 also emphasizes the advancement towards green transport ecosystem. This is parallel to the 12th Malaysian Plan commitment to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions up to 45% by the year 2030. Malaysia also aims to be a carbon neutral nation by as early as 2050, inshallah. In fact, under the Madani Economy Framework, we recently announced the National Energy Transition Roadmap, or NETR. NETR Part 1 outlines flagship catalyst projects and initiatives based on 6 energy transition levers, that is, energy efficiency, renewable energy, hydrogen, bioenergy, green mobility, and carbon capture, utilization and storage. While Part 2 of the NETR will focus on establishing the low-carbon pathway, national energy mix, and emissions reduction targets, as well as the enablers needed for the energy transition. The government is committed and focused towards making available sustainable, smart and resilient mobility. We have invested heavily in promoting sustainable transportation in the country through the implementation of various mega public transportation projects. These initiatives support the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions in the transport sector. One such initiative is the game-changing construction of the East Coast Rail Link, or ECRL. This land bridge, which is expected to be operational in 2027, will connect Port Klang on the Straits of Malacca to Kota Baru in northeast Peninsula Malaysia. This project would not only further strengthen the passenger and freight rail system in Malaysia, but will also become catalyst for economic development along its alignment. What this means is that many cargo transport points will also be built along the route that will stimulate the growth of industrial areas, thus creating job opportunities in the surrounding areas. Furthermore, ECRL will help reduce the dependency on transferring cargo from the north to the port using roads, making our roads safer to other users. Another example is the MRT Putrajaya line, launched in 16 June last year for Phase 1 and 16 March 2023 this year for Phase 2, that serves a population of approximately 2 million people from Kawasan Damansara to Putrajaya. This line is expected to have an initial ridership of over 104,000 passengers daily and will further improve the current chronic traffic congestion within the Greater Kuala Lumpur region. Another high-impact project is the Rapid Transit System links the RTS link between Johor Bahru and Singapore. The service will provide a high-volume, fast, and efficient transportation system that can serve up to 10,000 passengers per hour per direction. Ladies and gentlemen, the Transport Department of Malaysia is also implementing several smart digitalization initiatives to elevate our service quality to the public, such as the introduction of MyJPJ mobile application and the self-serving kiosk JPJ. The launch of the digital road tax or motor vehicle license and Malaysia driving license last February helped to reduce congestion at the JPJ's counters. I'm happy to also announce that the online payment system for both the LKM and the LMM are currently in the testing phase and will be launched in a few months' time. In an effort to facilitate trade and shipping services, Ministry of Transport Malaysia has embarked on the Malaysian Maritime Single Window, or MMSW, a unified digital that reduces cargo release time, cost of doing business, and increases competitiveness and efficiency. The implementation plan for the MMSW will be expanded in future to include aviation that can improve air cargo management efficiency and also land transport to facilitate cross-border cargo movements. I hope by bringing together future transportation solutions on one stage with a wide array of innovative ideas and suggestions, today can contribute to a more efficient, resilient, and sustainable transportation for the transportation industry. For road and transport authorities, this conference is the ideal place to learn and share best practices about the latest technologies and solutions. For researchers, it is an ideal platform to share their research with their peers and the sector as a whole. For the private sector, it is an opportunity to make the right business contacts and to showcase the innovations and services. And for everyone in the sector, here is the place for us to learn and network with professionals and decision makers. I'm sure that we can all learn a lot, translating our new knowledge and experience to create a resilient and sustainable industry through this event. I wish you all a successful participation. On the note, I hereby declare the 15th International Conference of Eastern Asia Society for Transportation Studies as officially open. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato' Hasbi, and I would like for Dato' to still remain on stage. And I would like to invite Dr. Noor Fuad, Dr. Masria, Dr. Jeha, and Dr. Rehan to join Dato' Hasbi on stage to officiate the conference. Now, Dato' Hasbi, we would like for you to ring the gong as a symbol of officiating EASTS Conference 2023. Okay, I would like for the honorable guests to remain on stage as we continue with the certificates giving ceremony to our sponsors. First and foremost, I would like to welcome Has Agriculture Sdn Bhd. We would like for the sponsors to remain on stage. Next, I would like to invite Nilai Mas Services, Environmental and Traffic Consultants. Next, I would like to invite MMC Gamuda KVMRT Sdn Bhd. Next, we would like to invite Volvo.
Love that takes you higher, I will forever be.
Next, we would like to invite Pertubuhan Keselamatan Sosial Perkeso.
When the sun never goes down, time will slow down. Would it be too crazy if we
Next, we would like to invite Willis Private Limited.
decided to stay forever, forever?
Next, we would like to invite Prasarana Malaysia Berhad.
Stay forever. Stay, stay. Stay forever.
Last but not least, we would like to invite again Prasarana Malaysia Berhad.
Stay forever. Stay, stay. Stay forever. Stay forever.
Fellow sponsors, this will be the photo session for all the sponsors together with our honorable guests. All smiles, make sure you show your certificate to the cameras.
We should run away. When the sun never goes down, time will slow down. Would it be
Thank you to our sponsors for supporting EASTS 2023.
to stay?
And as for Dato' Hasbi, we would still like for you to remain on stage. As a token of appreciation from EASTS 2023, we would like to give you a little memento to show appreciation, and I would like to invite Mayor Shah Alam Dr. Nur Fuad Abdul Hamid to the stage to give the little memento to Dato'. Next, I would like to invite President Transport Science Society Malaysia, Professor Muhammad Rehan Karim, to take part in the ceremony. Let's give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The honorable guests may return to your seat. And before we move on to the next session, I would like to invite everyone in this ballroom to participate in a photography session.